Okay, let me do like this. Yeah, let it be like this. So you can set this GCP project like this. Export project is equal to ASR IITDH like this.
Docker, we have to install it, or we have already given in the requirement?
Docker, I think you should have. You don't have Docker on your local machine?
No, I don't think, Mr.
Oh, because that was in the prerequisite actually
Yeah,
on
I
the
don't
first day.
think most of them have done that.
Oh, okay. So can we install Docker then first?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Because on my machine it's already there. Maybe you all can start. So please install this first. I think we can. If you want to run locally, you need Docker definitely. So you just follow this link. So in this link, if you are on like you choose your like for Mac, it is there. Similarly, if you're on Ubuntu, you can choose based on your distribution. So we did the workshop for this earlier, right? As a prerequisite session or not?
Yeah, they have done, but I don't know because there have no means this one no Henson session it's not there, no, just
Okay,
one
okay,
sided.
okay.
So I don't think
So
most of
maybe
them.
one of you can share the screen and let's try to set it up from scratch then.
Yeah,
I'm stopping.
Ayush.
Yeah, I will share.
Yeah, please share.
So screen visible, right?
Yes, yes, I can see.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. So I am logged into Conda environment, so it is okay.
okay.
Correct.
Yes, that is correct. So you have installed the packages and everything, right?
Yes, yes. The one you have said using pip install requirements.txt. Only this one.
Yeah, yeah, that is fine, I think.
But
But Ayush, you don't also have Docker, no?
no, no, I don't. I
Docker
don't
you have
have
to
Yeah,
install. So I
please
just
share.
sent a link basically.
this one.
Yes, yes,
The one is
please.
for Ubuntu.
Correct. So,
So okay, I should run this thing. But I don't have. So I don't think I need this command.
what do you mean by that? Call Docker sudo apt-get remove. Oh, you don't need to remove.
Yes, yes, yes.
If you don't have, that's fine.
Okay.
You can use it. Update, I think you might have done already. So
Yeah.
yeah, this
Just this.
thing, yeah, you have to define this.
Okay. Uh, is it correct? And
Already installed. Okay, it is saying it is already installed and no longer required. Seems fine, I think. Let's go ahead and install the
okay.
yeah curl. This is
It will be easier, no? That apt install is not it. So
apt apt install. I think it's not there. You can try it out
yeah,
actually.
down. That one.
Down, yeah.
This one.
This one I think that would be.
Okay. But anyways, this ran. But
This ran. Okay.
this ran, but it didn't give any. I mean, nothing it gave as the output of this. Just ran and just.
So it is saying it is not able to locate this package, right? I mean, in the repository, it doesn't seems to be there. Right. So you are installing Docker engine, right? Docker engine use selected.
Yeah. Docker engine.
Okay, just give me a moment. So this GPG key you have to add this curl command basically. You have to add that.
Which one?
That is a GPG key. The second command which you were trying, like curl command.
This one. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
This one.
Yeah, yeah. Follow step by step. Yeah. Just run this. You stopped that, right? In between.
No, no. I ran that, but it
Okay.
didn't give any output. Anyways, I will run it again. Okay.
It is saying override. Oh, it's kind of a keyring basically. You can say yes again.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's go. And yeah, after that you have to choose your
This one is,
architecture.
it is, yeah. So this command I will do. Okay.
Okay. Now I think that apt update. I think you. I think you can do the apt update again. Maybe based on this, I think it will again try to update it. It might take some time, but it's worth doing. Yeah, now it is doing HashiCorp.
Yes.
Oh, it is saying GPG release. What is that? Is it from the Docker itself or?
I don't know. No public key, it is saying. Public is not following signature couldn't be verified because the public key is not available.
Okay, and that is not related to the Docker, I think, right?
Okay.
Seems like so.
So can
Now
I
you
proceed
can-
then?
Yeah, you can proceed.
Yeah. Okay.
Now it is going right.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
So Docker, everybody understands, right? How it works under the hood, and basically, so what it does actually, it is a kind of a lightweight VM you can think of, right? It actually shares the kernel and then shell. It is means of multiple shell which are isolated and specific to the user space. So this concept is based on using already existing containerization that Linux supports. So it's kind of a, you can say it's built on top of that basically. LXC is the main basically Linux containers. Linux containers it is living. It's nothing new basically. It's using the Linux capabilities only. Cool. What is this saying? Okay. This I think you have already done. Docker engine. Okay.
So this one is already done.
I think you already have Docker, right? Can
Yes.
you write? Can you write the command that Docker ps
Docker
ps?
PS.
Yes. No, it is not running actually. I think you have to start it. So go to the documentation.
This one.
Install. Okay. Install.
This is the optional one, I think. You
Can
should
you
not
go a
install.
little bit down? Yeah. This is fine. Sudo docker run hello world. Yeah, you can try it out. I think it won't run.
Okay.
Now it is running, it seems like, right? It now what it is doing, you have given the name as hello world, right?
Yeah.
So it is trying to run the hello world image, and since it is not available on the local machine, it is trying to pull it.
Okay.
From where? From where it is trying to pull? It is trying to pull from the Docker hub, hub.docker.com, right?
Okay.
Which you see the URL in the
Yeah.
second last one, right? So from here, I mean, it's kind of a repository of images, public repository. If you can open it, I'll tell you. So this is a public repository where people build their own images and they keep the images for public usage. I can build my own Python image with some utilities on top of it installed there, and I can publish it here. So that like we have created images for our pipeline and all, right? That was residing inside our private repository within our cloud, correct? GCR, Google Cloud Registry, we were using earlier. Now this is public repository. Okay.
So okay,
But
I will sign in for
we
this.
don't need to use it. I was just
Okay.
showing that.
Okay.
We'll use our private. Okay. I think now you can run the Docker build command which I sent earlier. You have that?
No, I don't think I have
Okay.
that. Is it this one? This one, I mean.
This one, yes. Not this one you can also do. Of course. I think it is not required, although, but yeah, that's, I don't know. Maybe. So just paste it and then change the GCP project. ASR, IITDH.
The dollar sign.
$sign remove ASR, IITDH. You are on the first account.
First
second?
group, group one.
Then I think
So
try it out.
others are also able to done till this point. Maybe.
Let's see. Yeah.
Or if you have any problem, maybe you can share your screen and.
What is this for?
Permission denied.
What did he say? Sudo. You can do sudo. Why you want to do? Okay, it is running as a sudo, I think. Maybe. Oh, you can run it as sudo then. Yeah. Now doing something, right? Now what we are doing? Can anyone explain what we are doing right now? What this command does?
We are pulling the data from GCP and creating some image on the Docker instances. Am I right?
So we are not pulling any data. We already pulled the repository, right? This repository has all the code. So now we are installing and preparing the Docker image that will run our server, gRPC server. Okay. So we are building a package kind of image. Everything now will be done by this image, which we have already defined. As you will see in the code, it is very complex, right? The setup is very complex. We have simplified it. It is right inside the Docker image. So it will create an image. It will keep that image in the local repository, right? Because Docker also has a local repository where you will see the images. So it is pulling Continuum Miniconda 3, correct? So since you see step number 1 by 15, so there are 15 steps. First is from Continuum IO Miniconda 3. So that is the basic requirement to build this image.
Mr. Rajat, I am facing some problem in building the Docker.
Maybe Ajit, you can share your screen and show.
Yeah. Okay, I will stop share.
Can you just
Rajat, all the steps should be done in that install Docker engine, right? 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Which one? Install Docker engine means? No. These are in deep. Which 1, 2, and 3? Can you please explain? I'm not getting which 1, 2, and 3. Hello?
Okay, I'm telling in the you just shared the link, no? There.
On the Docker hub, Docker
Yeah.
docs.docker hub. Okay.
In the document, I'm telling.
Yeah, all these setups needs to be done. This apt cache, it doesn't need to be done. The second point. Second point basically,
So
and third point.
it says install a specific string.
Is saying is to install a specific thing, but you don't need to install a specific. You already installed. You don't install. You gave the link, right?
Okay,
So
so
it is
no need of that.
No need of that.
2B step, is it?
Yeah, there is no need of that. That is only when you want to specifically install a particular version.
A particular version. Okay.
Correct.
So then after that, I'll do that sudo docker run hello world, and then
Just to test your this thing Docker installation, that will give you some idea whether your installation is successful or not.
okay.
Then,
After that,
After that one, you have to run this Docker build in the chat already there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So here I am getting a problem. It is telling Docker file, no such file or directory.
You have to go. So that is good thing. So basically, have you pulled the repository, speech ignition
Yes.
API? Please go inside it.
Oh, sorry. CD, what is the repository name?
Speech ignition. CD speech ignition.
Oh, I think, yeah, I have gone at a wrong place. Okay, sorry. Okay, let me try then again. Actually I have done wrongly.
So you have to be inside the repository because it reads the Docker file.
Yeah.
So there has to be Docker file inside. Then only it will build.
Yeah.
Okay. No issue. Let's move to Ayush machine. I think he was. Or anybody else wants to has reached to this point. Docker build.
Smriti ma'am?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if you
I'll,
want also you can share our screen or else I use can share.
yeah. Okay, I'll share.
Okay.
Yeah, I have. Let me show you till where I have done. So install Docker engine. So till here it is over.
Okay.
So after this, I should be doing the Docker build command. Is it?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. So there I should go to which
In the
this
speech ignition.
page in yeah.
Correct. So just do ls just to show everyone. Ls. Yes. So you can see Docker file on the left on the first column. In the first column, Docker file.
Yes.
So this is where we defined everything. What needs to be done in the image. So it needs Docker file by default to be there. When you run the Docker build, you have to have this Docker file in your current directory.
So once that but inside the Docker file,
just do cat Docker file.
Cat, huh?
Correct. Yes. So you can see, right? A lot of commands we are running. We are doing. We are making some directories, and we are creating cond environments, updating apt-get, installing some packages, some utilities, then running this requirements like installing pip install requirement.txt we are doing, right? And then finally, if you see second last line, model bootstrap.sh, this is where we are doing a lot of stuff. So if you do cat again, cat model underscore bootstrap.sh, correct. So you can see a lot of things we are doing. We are setting up web to web to letter. We are setting up web to web -infer. So can you copy this link, https GitHub, this whole thing in your browser? This one, just click on this. No, not the module, only this one. Up to GitHub.
This one is it?
No. This one, the lower one as well. This one, yeah. Just click on this. I think it will open. Right. Not opening. Okay. Cool. So this is the repository which is the core of web to inference. So I assume that in the previous session, Harveen has already talked about it. No?
Yes.
This is for inference, model inference. He might have shown it to you.
Actually, we did from that Vakyansh web to web experimentation. So that we did yesterday.
Okay. That is also okay. So this is basically more packaged way of inference, basically. So we are using it in the API.
Okay.
So if you go back to the model bootstrap on the terminal, yes,
Yeah.
here you can see, if you scroll a little bit up from starting, I can tell you.
So this inferencing is used in the this one, is it like what you showed and for that the
Demo.
GUI was there?
Correct. That is
Okay.
correct. Yes.
Okay.
So what we are trying to build is we are uh, trying to build an API, a service for model inference, so that you can run it anywhere basically, and use it as a service rather than running everything locally. You can do it over the service, over the internet, on a remote machine, kind of a server. So this actually install multiple tools, right? As you see, a lot of lib and all these things, then essentials, then it so dip install in deep punctuation. It just give me a moment. So punctuation is given by like we created the repository. This CAN-LM is the language model that we are applying on top of our ASR output. We have to letter. This is the actually the core library for wave 2 vec 2 inference. Then wave 2 vec infer dot this get basically. This is by us. We have abstracted it, and it is kind of a packaged library for inference. And the last one is the denoiser. So this denoiser, what we do, when the audio comes, we remove the noise from the audio and then run it through WAD, because WAD doesn't work fine on the noisy data, like where the SNR is low. It doesn't work well. So we denoise and then break it. And then using those points where it got broken, we break the original audio without running denoiser, because our model doesn't work well when you denoise the audio. So once your denoiser is run, that audio we use only for clipping purpose. We don't use for inference, because model will not recognize it well. Okay, so this is the setup in the model bootstrap.sh file. All these things, if you want to run locally without Docker, can be done. Everything that you do inside a Docker fundamentally can be done on the local machine as well, right?
Yeah.
But it is not recommended because it binds very tightly to your machine, correct? It's very like, if there might be some version issues, or I don't like, there can be multiple hundreds of issues if you install all these many things, lot of compatibility issues. So that's why it's a package. It's kind of a image that we have built, which is, it can run on local very easily. So I think now you can test Docker run hello world.
Okay.
Correct. I think it is running well. Now
Yeah.
you can run Docker build this. Yeah, you have to replace your project basically.
Okay.
Let's see.
Destination path is not given.
some argument is
So
different.
dot is missing.
Yeah.
The last argument dot.
Yeah.
So dot means,
Oh, okay.
yeah, dot means we
Okay.
are saying that the Docker file is in our current directory. So space dot.
Space dot or okay.
Yeah, space dot. Dot means current directory. We are saying read Docker file
Sudo
from
I
the
should
current
write, is it? Sudo I should do?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes.
Excuse me, Rajat. Hello. Yeah, we need to install the Docker inside this speech recognition open API, no? Or it work from anywhere?
I installed it in home itself.
Home install, no?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
It should work anywhere actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Installation you can do anywhere, but when you are building this Docker image, then you have to go to that respective folder. Correct, Raja?
The folder should have the Docker file when you are building out of it. Okay, make sure about it.
so
Shruti ma'am, I think you are in group
Yes.
11, so you have to use ASR ITTH and the number thing also, because
Okay.
ASR ITTH is for like account 1.
hello.
Is this correct, Ayush?
I have to see. I will check it. Just a minute.
Rajat,
Yeah, I think this looks correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So will we share this to this GCP or what? Why we are giving this this
Huh.
one?
Yes. So
The
basically,
name of the project here.
right now, so the reason I am doing it this way, you can give any other name as well if you want. It doesn't matter. It's a repository name. So the structure is like this: us.gcr.io is the registry name. Okay, and inside that is the project name of the registry, and then you have the
Okay.
image name, and then colon version.
Okay.
That is how it is.
Okay.
You can give any name as you want, as you wish.
Once I create this, will it go and store somewhere inside that project?
Not right now. It is just a name.
The
Okay.
registry
So why
is,
we are getting this usgcr.io is
The reason I am using this is because maybe if you want to push it to the repository in remote repository, you can do it that way. Right now, you can give
otherwise I
any name.
can
Yes,
otherwise I can give any name, correct?
any
Minus
name,
p
any
any
name.
name dot space
Exactly.
bar.
If you want to run only locally and there is no plan to run remotely, then you can run. Give any name.
Okay. So for deployment purpose, you are giving that.
Yeah. If you want to
deploy
deploy
it in
it, yes.
GCP, then you
Correct.
have to create like this.
Yeah. So if you build it right this way and you push it, then any other person can also pull it. Like we pull the Git repository, right?
Okay. So will it be stored in the Docker Hub?
No. That is where. So this us.gcr.io is the one which we are using in our account. So you have to do the Docker auth login. So I'll send you that command. Basically, for Docker Hub, you give me a moment. This Docker Hub is by default, basically on every
Correct.
machine. Whatever you push goes to the Docker Hub.
Yeah.
But if you want to set the remote repository for our account, then you have to do this gcloud auth configure Docker. Just send that command. Then everything will be linked to your this thing. Your Docker will be configured for your current gcloud account, basically.
Okay.
I think you got the point.
Okay. So means directly if I go to the gcloud account, there I can use Docker pull to pull that.
Exactly.
If I do like this.
So anybody who is logged into that account now, they can pull it.
In generally, whatever we generally do, we push generally that Docker push from local system, then to the Docker Hub. Then whenever required, we generally pull from the Docker using
Correct.
Docker pull. Then you do
So
the
Docker
pull.
Hub. So the difference only is Docker registry. It can be public or private, right?
Okay.
So this Docker Hub is nothing but a private repository.
A public repository.
Sorry, public repository. And this one, which is there in our account, GCP account, that is a private repository, which is only our account repository.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So right now, yeah, you can
Okay,
push
thank
it
you.
to Docker Hub as well, but we have not pushed it. But yeah, that is also one thing that as a open source, open source contribution also we can do. We can also push it
Okay.
in Docker Hub. So it takes some time. It might take
Okay.
maybe 15, 20
Rajat,
minutes.
for
Stop
like
sharing.
for me, it's still stuck on step one only. Like we were doing, right? It's still stuck on group step one.
Okay. Can we see it again?
Yeah, I'll just share. Yeah, see.
It is not stuck.
Okay.
It is downloading. Or do you have the space? Can you open one more terminal?
Okay. So how do I check
Or maybe your internet is very slow. df-h.
H?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I have space. And
you have 575 GB in media. This thing.
wait, I can check it here also. Yeah, it's 247 GB space. Is
So
there?
then you have the space. Then what is your net bandwidth, like network? It is like
It's working on institute Wi-Fi, so it should be fine.
because it is kind of trying, but it is going slow.
So should we kill the process and start it again?
Try it out, but I think yeah, it is kind of stuck. It's not moving anything, right?
Yeah.
Nothing. Try it out again. Yeah, let's see. Normally, again it's stuck at that point.
Yeah.
Extracting it is, and maybe I think since you are doing sudo,
I use in my account it is working. My system it is working. It have
Yeah, in
selected
Shruti ma'am's system also it worked. I saw that. But here,
so okay. Let me think. You installed sudo apt-get installed. Okay. I believe that some kind of it's not using the right directory actually, right volume
okay.
maybe.
So what to do then?
directory I use in that directory the
Yeah,
menu
yeah.
is available and all this.
Sorry?
Home, no? It is you are in home, correct?
Yeah, yeah. No. In this directory, speech recognition open API.
It's not download extracting here actually. It extract inside the workspace of the Docker,
Oh, okay.
and you are doing sudo. So this sudo might be using some other mounted file path.
That
Where
may
the
be
space is.
inside bhar and run, correct?
Maybe inside where? Sorry.
Bhar/run, I think. And generally that this Docker generally
var
goes
slash
there. You
var.
can check once there, I think.
It's you can check slash var run. Oh, you stopped.
Slash var.
Slash docker run docker.
It's run then Docker. Okay.
Run then Docker, I think.
So you have to do ls this thing. No ls.
Acha, ls and this thing. Okay.
Yes. Slash run slash docker. Do sudo ls sudo ls. No, just no, not like this. Just remove this way. Container d, right? Runtime run c swarm. So this looks like a home of Docker to me. And can you do du -h then this full path du -h?
The sudo
And
also
then-
has to include.
you sudo first. The first thing.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Or you can do sudo. Okay, okay. I think sudo. Yeah. Sudo and then the path about whole path. Correct. It's all 0, 0, 0, right? Okay, I'm just giving you one command. Maybe just try it out. Meanwhile, we can move to some other machine and see if it is
Okay.
the same. So I'm just giving you one command. Okay.
Yeah. So I will stop sharing then.
No.
Someone.
I'm just try to run it. Okay.
Okay.
So that basically. You just run this command. So you do the sudo basically. You have to do the sudo on this. Sudo, and it will try to find the Docker basically on your machine where it is. Although I think you should get
I am not able to type.
something
Okay.
Docker container location.
It's stuck. Machine got stuck actually.
Okay. Any other who is beyond this point? Like who has moved ahead beyond this point? So now normally it's
Yes, I
basically.
have moved ahead, and so many things are going on inside. And
Hello.
yeah, hello. So many things are getting installed. It is going on.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Please.
Actually, I'm seeing that lots of things are installing. So, how much internet it required? Because right now I'm in a place, so I don't have lots of
So it
data.
would require like a good amount of internet, like maybe 10 GB around,
Also,
because the
that is
model will
not
also
possible
download.
for me, right? 10 GB. So, can you tell me? Actually, yesterday we make some language model and all those things in the
Local.
instances. So, what is the actual? What is we are doing here in Docker in our local machine?
So what we are doing is actually everything is packaged as a Docker, and what we are trying to build is a remote server.
Yes.
Remote server means it can be used as a server where you can connect remotely and do the inference. That is what we are trying to do here,
So that means
like a service.
what image we have built in the virtual instances. So we are taking that image in our local machine. Then we are doing some application
So
type of things.
it's kind of like the complete package. This one, what you learned yesterday was like only inference. This is more than inference. Everything we are doing, punctuation, ITN, inverse technologization, and capitalization, many things we are doing, denoiser, right? So it is doing a lot of things, which basically we are packaging it as a service right now. That is what we are doing.
So that means for a developer, it is like building a application after developing something.
On top of the models, yes, the model that
Okay.
you built yesterday, we are making it as an application so that like people can connect it through mobile phones, right, or some other device. They can use it basically. We are making it usable actually.
Oh, like we are searching something on Google or voice command. So we are done yesterday background things, but right now we are trying to connect with the user interface.
Yes, we are making it operational. We are making it usable basically,
Okay,
because people
but
will
to
not
do
go
this,
and use the model, right?
To do this, we need near about 20 GB free space in our local machine and near about 10 GB of data.
I think yes, yeah, that is my
So
estimate.
that is not possible, right? Because I am not in institute, I am in my
Okay.
home. It is quite difficult.
Okay, so what you can do, one thing you can try basically,
Yes.
maybe you can just directly pull the repository. Okay, I'm giving you a command because I yesterday pushed an image already to our Google accounts. Okay, I'm sending a command. If somebody who doesn't want to build this image, okay, so just copy this command on your local, and before that you have to do this Google Auth configure login for that.
So it will not take too much of internet.
It will just pull the image. Yes, it will take, I think, maybe 3-4 GB maybe maximum, I think. That should be okay for you.
Sajal, you can do one thing. Maybe you can log into your instance, and inside the instance you can pull it. That will
There
keep, you
also
don't
you
have
can
to.
do.
Yeah,
Correct.
you don't have to think for internet, because that.
So,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
can go to my virtual instances, then have to run this command. WhatsApp.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if
Yeah,
you have,
please.
if you see on your machine there is a problem, there is a bottleneck of some resources, you can go to the virtual VM which you have been using in this workshop. That is fully fine. So what I am, because otherwise if I say you to just pull these images, then nothing will be left for you to learn and to actually, right? That is why I am giving you the overall view. How do you build the image and how do you push the image, and what actually is inside the image. So even while you are building, you can see a lot of things happening. I can also walk you through the code as well of this, which I was already doing in the morning, and then I can tell you how you connect to this service on which is running on your local using some examples in the repository. So that is the agenda. That's what I wanted to do basically. I mean, you will learn how do you basically provision the service by yourself. That is the whole goal.
So we'll be seeing how to interface that GUI also to this.
For GUI, yeah, for GUI is not in the scope. You can build your own GUI actually. You can build your own interfaces and connect to this using the example, using the code that the client code that I'll share with you. Because that is for our demo purpose, that GUI actually. So idea is
No, yeah, yeah. If we have if we build some GUI, so like you can also say like how to interface our the GUI to this machine, like
so that
this code.
actually the server we are building, it is not related to any client, any GUI. What we are trying to say here is it is just a server. You can connect in many ways, right? You can connect through a Java code, you can connect through Python, or you can connect through REST API. So what you are saying is basically building the complete end-to-end application, which will take time, right? That is why, I mean, I'll show you how you can test it and how you can run it basically. That is the
Okay.
scope. Yeah, if you want these things, I think what we will do, we will publish our this code. We have not make this code public, right? This UI code, we'll make this code public. Then later on, if you want to take a look, I'll publish that to you, all of you.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
And we are planning to publish a SDK, like production grade SDK, which will allow you to integrate seamlessly with these services. You don't need to code much basically. Just use this SDK as a package, and basically just write few lines of code, maybe 3-4 lines of code, and you are done. That's what we are planning.
So that means you are designing a SDK where we just only have to give the input of our uh,
Server.
best checkpoint, and the input data, and is it like that? Language
Yeah.
model and best checkpoint, then we are done.
Right. So the all this whole thing is having two parts, right? One is client and one is server. Correct. So server, basically we are making this server installation easy by using this Docker installation and all we are doing right now. where you can add
Okay.
as many as models as you want. And ultimately we'll make it scalable on Kubernetes. That will also come very soon. Okay, so the server side we are sorted. We have made things very simpler, and it is production grade. You can actually build a production grade server by yourself. Okay, so then on the client side, I am saying you have to write some code on the client side, right? So SDK is how do you build your clients? That is for that. So SDK will probably it will make the client code easier for you to write, for anyone basically to write client code. So that is what we are planning actually. But I'll show you some glimpse of how you will write the SDK and all with this in this workshop. So where we have reached on the Docker build.
Sir, can you tell me how I can install all those things in my virtual instances?
In the virtual instance, you go inside the virtual instance. I try if you see if you have Docker there or not. First.
So may I share?
Yeah, you can share if you want. So doing on the VM or doing on the local is the same thing.
Sir, what have to do?
So go to the search the Docker hub Docker documentation. So I'll send you. No, I just sent you the link. Just open on your local machine. Now just click on this.
This one?
Yes. Now Ubuntu I think we are using.
Yeah.
And this is x86 architecture. So the green.
Yeah.
This one I think, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, please. Yeah. So please go down a little bit. Do all these things. Yeah, remove you don't need to do. Yeah, just check Docker. No, just go to the VM. Just check if it is already there or not.
Just
go to the
just go to log into that your instance, Sajal. Then you can check their Docker is available or.
Yeah, just type Docker.
Yes.
Docker. Enter. It's there, I think, right? So go outside of this project. You have to check out. You have to clone the repository first.
So CD.
Then only. Sorry.
CD.
Git clone.
You can say CD and space tilde. CD space home.
Home.
Tilde. No. It's shift and then there is a key just left to the one. Or just above tab there is a key. Shift a key that which is above tab. This one. Space enter. Right. Now you can say you can do git clone. I think it's there in the chat. Do you have that git? Okay. Let me send that. Just sent you that. Git should be there, I think, I assume, in your VM.
Yeah.
Correct. Now after this, you have to do the conda create environment.
Right? Yes. YES. Not.
Run these 3 commands.
Is it there? You can put ls and c. So then you can first check is it downloaded or not. Put ls.
Just go inside this.
Is it there? No, it have not downloaded. So it is telling some permission denied public key.
You have to use HTTPS. I use just sent. So there are two ways you connect
Yeah, I
to
just
Git,
pressed
right?
it. Yeah.
So one is using the SSH keys and one is using your normal credentials. So over HTTPS, you have to provide your credentials. Correct. No, it is done. Yes. In CD, speech recognition, open speech API.
CB?
Speech, tab, enter. Correct. Now copy the command conda create -n. Just send in the email. Correct.
So I have to install.
Yeah, install it. Although you don't need right now, but let's install it. You will need it when you will run the client code.
Okay.
Not right now. Yes, click on yes. Correct. Now run pip install. Anyone is done with the build? Whose build is completed? Image creation or not yet?
Rajat, will it upload the image to that
No,
US somewhere?
no, it won't.
But
Until you do push, you don't. It won't.
but in my case, it is giving some after connection broken by new connect. I don't know why this is happening. Will I share my screen?
Is there anything left?
Yes. You have to run this command. I'll just show you. Send you that. So just run this command. I think project name you can give your name, maybe, or maybe I'm saying group 4, right?
Git clone.
No, I'm sending you the command. Just run this command.
This one.
Yes.
Here I have to change the project name.
No, you don't need to change it. I've just give the group 4 as name. That's fine. Let's go ahead.
So enter.
Enter. Yes. Yeah, it is going to run. Now I think you can share your screenshot. Maybe.
Okay, I'm sharing. So will my screen is visible?
Yes.
Yeah, it is giving this error now.
All packages already is collecting packages. Okay. We're trying new connection, SP connection object. After connection broken, can you go a little bit up?
Huh?
Here. I'm just seeing on what step it is failing. Solving environment, current packaging, building wheel, indication. Go a little bit up. Yeah, up. Yeah.
Will I go up?
Yeah. Just keep going on until you see the step number. So you are using mouse or like mouse wheel. Oh, it is not showing.
Like
This one little bit slow here.
like go up again.
Yeah, let's see. It's too many logs are there, I think. After operation, okay. I think we missed somewhere. Okay, so can you do Control F? Control F. This is
Oh,
steps. 14 to no, it's there. Little bit up. That's it. Yeah.
yeah.
14 to 15 step is taking time, right?
I think yeah, 14 to 15. Okay. So it have lots of logs, I think.
Correct. Just go down to the bottom. Yes.
Yeah.
Simple Python
Sample ray, sample Python, what are
should not happen actually. Can you okay? Go a little bit up. Okay, wait. Collecting metadata package. Running people we can result in Docker function. You are running it as a sudo, no?
Yeah, sudo.
But we are inside that we are not running it as root, right? Inside our Docker image, we are running
No,
sudo from the Docker only. Inside,
outside. Huh?
inside
Because
the Docker, it is still not sudo. Is it something is wrong? Let me just check. Run sh bootstrap. Okay. Sudo update pip install 3 install rave default.
so that image will not be created, no? That downloaded packages all should be somewhere, no?
No, the problem is, yeah, it might restart from the last layer,
Okay.
which is not built. I mean, it is all layers. These
Correct,
images
correct.
are on based on layer. So these layers basically might have been cached, but we can configure root user. But we have not run pip as root user, no? Inside the Docker, it is not root. Is it affecting if you are running this whole thing as a sudo Docker? It should not happen, right?
Whole thing means we are running that with using sudo, no?
Using Docker with sudo should not impact inside how it is being done, right?
Correct. That is only it
Right.
will create inside that var something, no? That's why we are giving this
Yes.
one, correct?
So ideally,
Because
it should.
otherwise we don't have permission to go with that inside that slash var, correct?
Right.
Because of
So
system files.
on anyone's machine, is it working beyond this point?
Yes, it built successfully in mine.
Nice. At least okay. We have only like at least we have someone to say that yeah, it is working. That is good sign. Cool. Then yeah, let's try again. Go to the bottom. Yes, establishing connection to whom, where it is trying to establish a connection. Is your connection up? Okay, unable to access.
Connection is up,
Oh,
no?
it
That's
is
why
saying unable to access this thing. Something is wrong. No? Then wait for some time. Okay.
because I am sharing my screen on that only, no?
Cloning to into wave to letter.
Same internet connection. Error.
Can't resolve host GitHub.
User.
Is it blocked by your your?
I don't know what they are doing. Okay, let me see. GitHub is working or
Some other
no,
people
GitHub.
are also reporting the same issue. But is it so? Salam Nandu basically reported this issue. Are you getting the same errors after that warning?
Okay. So no, that I am able to access that
No,
repository.
I am asking Salam Nandu.
Yes, sir.
Basically, Salam Nandu pasted a warning, right? After this warning, are you? Oh, it is. Are you getting the same errors?
No, but it may not work. No, it is not able to download many things.
Let's
Correct?
see. Yeah. Ideally, if it is not able to run a step, it should fail.
So this packages it is not able to fetch it. Is it? Maybe I don't know. But this websites I can able to log in.
Okay.
But yeah, there may be possibility
Oh,
that.
okay. One. My bad. Basically, one thing.
What actually?
Actually, we have to use the another. Okay, whoever is done with the build, it is fine, but I'm giving you. So basically, what you have to do, you have to use another branch. Basically, the
Branch.
branch name is this. I'm sending the link again. Sorry, my bad.
Rajat, actually, I've in the when I try to scroll back, there is one error for wave to letter. So I'll just paste in the chat box. So let me know whether it's okay to ignore that error or.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I mean, everyone, please could not resolve GitHub. This is weird error. I think everybody is getting the same error, no? Page.
So apart from this, everything was successful. Like in the end, it showed it's
It
successful.
is also saying successful. No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you write Docker images? Docker
so-
images. Docker images.
in the terminal.
Yes, in the terminal. Docker
Okay.
images. So you can see the images like this, whatever is built. I think sudo you have to do maybe. So you can see multiple images, right? One hello world, mini conda, and then this one. And this is 5.3 GB. So this image is built. I think now what you have to do is
Conda, how it built? It automatically come.
yeah, because it was a base image.
Okay.
Okay, so now can you check out to another branch GCO, then API underscore v2 git check out.
Oh, hello, sir.
Hello.
Oh, sir, actually my internet was weak.
Okay.
The disconnect. Now I got error.
You got the error?
Yeah. Can I paste the errors in the chat box?
You can paste the error. Yes, you can paste the error.
Yeah, Rajat, what I have to do? You're telling something?
What I was saying, you have to do git checkout API underscore v2. You have to write.
And sir, should I start from the beginning?
Yes, from the beginning. No. Just check out this branch. Can you just
Git checkout.
git checkout? Yes, API underscore v2. API underscore v2. Correct. So we are checking out to a separate branch, which is actually the latest one. Now, can you build it again? Sorry, it was my bad. Can you just run that command again, please?
Okay.
Maybe you can give the another name, or maybe just remove the image. Give the another name. Instead of ASR IATDS, you can give another name.
Can I give 3.0?
You can give 3.0. Yeah. It will
How
take
do I remove the previous build? What is the command for it?
docker rmi, docker. If you want to remove docker rmi, and then name of the image. So name of the image you can see by doing docker images. So if you run docker images, you will see the images names, right?
So what changes are there in that in this Docker image? This
So
was the main
that
branch.
repository is actually the master branch on which
Correct.
you were working. That was for version 1 models. So earlier we were not using Flashlight,
Okay.
Hydra. Now we are using Flashlight. It was previous version of Web2 Vector. That was my bad actually. Sorry.
Okay. So inside, once I run this Docker inside that, I can also install this too, no? Plus light and this one.
Yeah. You can remove the older image if you want, or you can keep it if you want. Basically, it will be there. That is actually version 1, which you just gave the name version 2, na? That is version 1 actually. So now you can edit version 3. Yeah, you can run it.
So
Yeah, hello, sir.
even I have to do that, right? Now
Yeah,
remove the
please.
older.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to remove the older one, please remove it. I think
Yeah.
it's better to be on this one. Yeah.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Hello. Yeah.
How to check if the build is successfully built or not? Like,
So you will
how
get
to
the
update?
so normally you will get the image built when you go to Docker images, right?
Yeah, so how to run it? Like,
Docker images. So this way. I just sent.
I got it, and the image size is around 6.9 GB.
Okay. Then I think it is done.
Like,
I mean, it is there.
how to up it? Like,
Then
we have to
upping
expose it
thing.
to some port, right?
We just wait for that at that point.
Okay.
We'll discuss. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe someone else wants to present. I can.
Yes, sir.
Or if you want, we know the building process now. Okay, so can we start working on using this using this image now, or do we want to wait to build this image first?
Maybe we can start other part, maybe because it will take time, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
It will again take
If
time. So
others have already done this part, they are fine with that. Maybe we can go ahead. I don't have issue.
okay. So what we are
Hello.
doing, we are
I just have a check.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you see my screen?
I can see that. Yes.
Sir, it was running properly, but after getting some error, some warning, and my internet was gone, so I got this error.
Okay. Then I think your internet was gone. That's why it is stopping between. So
Now
do
I
one thing.
reconnect it.
So do one thing. Do git checkout API underscore version 2, API underscore v2, git checkout. This one. You already done it, no?
But
Now,
it's showing fatal.
It's not a git repository. Okay, git fetch hyphen all. Git fetch. Fetch FETCH. F for flower.
Sir, can you paste in the chat box?
Just paste. Oh, can you do ls? Is it the repository that you cloned from the git? How you did? Because I don't see git file here. ls hyphen al, ls hyphen al hyphen minus al, a for apple, a. Yes. Enter.
Al. Enter.
Yeah. So I don't see .git file here. How you created this folder?
Oh, I downloaded and I copied to home.
You copied the zip file, right?
After I extract it, I copy the folder to home.
Don't do this like this basically, because you are not connected to the repository. You just
Okay.
downloaded the code, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you have to use the other command, which is to git clone basically. This command, please use this command. I'm just sending it.
Oh,
Rajat, to delete that image, I have to give Docker RMI and the name of the image.
Name or ID, image IDs, both will work.
But I gave image ID, but it still when I do that sudo Docker images, it shows as none and 6.68 GB. Is that it's gone or I didn't get?
I think it is gone. It will be
Okay,
there for, I think, yeah, it's gone.
okay.
oh, sir, should I
So,
delete this folder?
just delete it. RM, okay, yeah, delete this folder.
Okay.
Correct. Then go inside this folder
Okay.
from the terminal. Okay. All other steps, have you done all other steps?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, then run this command. Then go do git checkout API underscore v2.
Okay. To check out.
API underscore v2, and I think check the spelling of checkout.
Underscore. Oh.
API underscore v2. Yes.
Okay.
And check out the
API.
spelling as well.
Okay.
Correct. That is correct now. Now it is fine. Now run the command docker build command. Control R docker.
Control R.
Control R. Yeah. Press Control R. Docker. Right docker. Control R one more time. You just ran some time back, right? On the same machine.
Control R. Yeah. I want to delete this.
Control C.
Control C. Okay. Then
And
Control R.
Then yeah, Control R. You can write docker. Slowly write docker. No, small docker. No, just remove everything. Okay. No, don't do anything. Just Control C.
Control C.
Press the up arrow key. Up arrow key. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. You don't have the command. How you ran that command? I don't know. I'm sending it again. Okay.
Okay.
So just I just sent the command.
Okay.
Docker is there on your machine, right?
I installed by using sudo apt get installed.
Okay.
This one. It should be my username. This one.
It is a name basically. Normally it is a project name, but you can
it's
write
not
it
a username.
No, it's not a username. Just run it.
Okay. Sudo.
Sudo, I think you have to do. Control A. Sudo. ठीक है.
Okay.
So it will run.
And sir, why I'm getting this error? This one running API.
It's a warning actually. It should not be a problem. I think.
Oh, it's not the problem. Okay. Thank you.
But we'll see. I mean, we'll see this
Okay,
warning
okay.
and we'll remove it in future. Yeah.
So can I stop my screen presenting?
Yeah, you can stop. Yes.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Yeah.
Actually, I run it in VM and it's showing successful, but there is a warning in same warning. So is it okay?
Yes. Please ignore the warning for now. But you also ran it from the master, right? That is the problem.
Actually, it's showing like this.
ठीक है, I think it's fine for now.
Okay.
Let me see. Or maybe it was merged to master as well.
Sir?
Just give me a moment. Yeah, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm running from base. I'm not doing conda activate. Is it okay? I'm not using that command conda activate in inference slash API.
No, I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It will be,
Okay.
yeah, it will be used when you will do the run the client basically. For now, it is
Okay.
fine. So just give me a moment. So can I show you, like, can I move ahead and
Yes,
use the pre-built,
yes.
already built images?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
sir.
Okay. So can anyone show to me, like, if somebody is not already built or started building, we can also use the already built image from the remote repository. So you can run this command basically. Can
Rajat,
someone
you
share?
have to share your screen.
No, I think someone share your screen. It's better basically.
Okay. Maybe I also Shruti ma'am, you can share.
No, I think they are already building now.
I am
So
already
just,
building it.
Okay, whoever have not built. Okay.
so we are skipping one step. So we are not using the image that you are building. We are using the already built machine now.
Actually, I am building now on this instance. My machine that on which I was building that is not working now. So we can
Okay.
use that one. Is it?
You can use your local machine if you want. Yes.
Okay. So I will present my screen then.
Sure.
So can we open another terminal and download this image? No?
You can do it.
Okay.
Actually, this one. Okay. This one is getting built on the instance group 1.
Okay.
And
And
earlier.
it is from branch or it is from master, like which one?
No, the changed one, the new one.
API underscore v2 branch, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yes.
So yeah, you
This it was
can
not
do
built.
first. You can do docker auth login configure docker. I just sent you a command. So what it will do? It will connect your docker to your Google account. Yes.
Why?
Yeah, I think. Okay. Now you can run the other command, docker pull, just command which I sent just before it.
Entire.
Yes. So here we are pulling the image from remote repository. What is your account name?
First one, ASR ITDH only. Yeah.
Then just run it.
Destination is not required. I mean.
No, there is no destination. And
permission. Sudo, I think.
yes. You are not properly configured your Docker, I think. So can you show me? Okay, just do one thing. Yeah, just run this command. It will set your project to your
Now this command, right?
yeah. Oh, you don't. Then, are you logged in? Google Auth, Gcloud Auth login.
That I ran here. I mean,
No, Gcloud Auth login.
I should type G.
Something is wrong with your config. Maybe you are not pointing to the right project. Maybe before that you have to. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Actually, I have built the Docker successfully now. Then what to do?
Yeah. So that's basically you have to spin up the. Basically, you have to run the container. But you have done from master or branch.
No, the command you have given for the Docker build, that I have only pressed that. Then I know nothing. Now,
Okay.
after maybe an hour, it is finished, and now it is telling that everything done successfully.
Okay. Okay. So just keep that there only. Reflect.
Still,
You don't have permissions to do this. Anyone else can please try this out on their machine.
okay, I will stop sharing. If someone wants to share, then
It may be a permission issue as well because uh, let me just check the IAM permission. So this container registry service agent, we have not given the permissions to anyone.
okay.
That is why I think it is not working.
Sir, I'm also getting permission denied. Sir.
So after getting that SDK page, what we have to do?
After they're getting which SDK page?
Yeah, like after pulling that image, it said like it gave our account login. So then I went into my account.
So I think the problem is not the account actually. Problem is the this thing permissions issue. So let me give the name of one of you basically on account one. Okay, let me.
So, Rajat, once I changed that, no, now it is showing temporary failure resolving developer.download.nvidia.com, security.ubuntu, temporary failure archive ubuntu.com. All these are coming.
मेरा चल रहा कहाँ देखो?
ओके ठीक है अभी अभी आपको किसको परमिशन शो है आयुष राइट
Yes, Ayush.
व्हाट इज योर ओके आयुष के नाम
Ayush Agarwal.
I don't see you in the first account.
I am the first one actually. ASR ITTH group 1.
What is Ayush Agrawal by name?
Yeah. Ayush Agarwal. Yeah.
I don't see your username here.
Okay. I mean,
Maybe his number will be there, roll number will be there. May
What is
not
the
be name.
what is the number?
2010 81001.
I got it now. Let me give you that permission. Let's see if that problem goes on your account or not. Then I think we have to give this permission to everyone. Right. I think that is the issue maybe. 201.
This one.
Okay, it is saying only service accounts can be granted this access. That is strange. Okay. The registry. Okay, one more thing we can do. So you all have the keys, right, with you? So just run this command on your local machine.
What keys actually?
Your credentials key that we shared last time. On the first day we did, right?
Okay, got it. Okay. Data acquisition pipeline. Credentials. This one, right?
Yes. No, only the inside one.
Sorry?
Only the value one, not the whole command.
This one.
No. You don't have the file which you downloaded.
No, I just copied from the.
So then copy this curly braces only inside the curly braces. Yes, this thing only, and paste it in a file. Create a new file.
Yes. So okay. So what should be the extension of this?
What should be the? It can be .json.
.json.
Yeah, you can write GCP dot whatever.
GCP.
Okay, I think it's fine. Then correct.
Okay.
Then in the command that I just sent to you, just copy that command. Right. Just paste it.
Change here. I think I
You
just
have to give the full path of this. What is the full path? Is it is it in the same directory?
Yeah, yes. No.
Okay.
I have to change the directory. It's in data acquisition pipeline directory.
Okay. Then you have to give the path of that.
Yes. This is the directory, and
Right.
this is the file. Correct.
Correct. That is correct. Now, yeah, do it. Now run the other command, Google auth configure docker. Correct. Now your docker is configured against this service account.
Okay.
Now run that pull, docker pull.
This one.
Correct. Should work, I think. Oh, it is still the same problem. You don't have to. Okay. You will belong to which? Okay. Now I got the problem. You belong to first account, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me play on my local machine. Maybe. So you are running Docker pull, right? Docker pull. Okay.
So Rajat, is it not possible to push it to some like Docker hub such that anyone can pull from there?
We can do, so far we have not done it, but if you want to do it, we can also do it.
We can log in from because that authentication problem will not come, no? Because otherwise all will face that same authentication problem.
Because I wanted to show you the already pre-built image, that's why. But I think if you want, I can also show it only my local machine, because I wanted to show that pulling image. Right?
Git pull, sorry, Docker pull you can do that.
Docker pull also, okay, I can only do against this repository because I only have pushed this to this repository, not to Docker Hub so far.
Okay, so from there only we can push it, no? But it will take, is it take lots of time?
You can push it. Yeah, it will take some time. You can push it to central Docker Hub.
Okay, so where I will get that? You have pushed it in where?
No,
so
I have pushed it to the GCP registry only so far.
Okay.
So
one second. Okay.
So who is done with the API underscore v2 build for image? Who is done?
Still running for me.
Okay, then let's wait for it then. Because this Docker pull is working on my machine.
So is it my machine problem?
It's not a
No, I'm
machine
getting
problem.
the same on my machine also.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, I'm getting the different errors if I do that git pull.
You're getting different error.
Yes.
When you do the git pull.
Yes.
No, git pull should be simple and straightforward. Can
No,
you?
sorry, sir, not git pull, sir, Docker pull.
Docker pull. Okay. Docker pull. What error you are getting?
Got permission denied while trying to connect to the Docker daemon socket.
Then before that you have to do this thing, na? Docker auth configure.
Which one, sir?
Okay, just give me a moment. I'm getting a call. Okay, just give me a moment. Sorry.
Okay, sir.
Hello. Yeah, just run this Google G-Cloud auth configure Docker.
Yes. Yes, sir. Sir, same error, sir, again. I did it.
Same error?
Yes.
There is something wrong which I am not able to understand right now, because on my machine it is working fine. There is some permission.
Shall I share my screen, sir?
No, I think we are trying the same thing on other machines, right? Where it is not working. You can share. Yes, you can share.
This G-Cloud is not working.
Okay. Same error you are getting, right? Oh, you have to give. No, you have to give sudo. Just run command. Just press up arrow key. Control A. Control A. Then just type sudo.
So that I tried, sir.
Space. Then you'll get a different error, I think. Now you are getting very different error.
Oh.
Now you are not authorized. You need permission.
Yeah, now same error, sir, as I used.
Correct. So we have tried with the key as well, and it is not working with the key, service account key. Right.
Before I tried with sudo, sir, I got some different errors.
That is expected.
Okay, sorry.
So who tried that key thing, like using the credentials key? Can you share your screen again, or do you want me to show first end to end, then we resolve all these problems? How do you want to do? First, do you want to see everything end to end?
Yeah, maybe in your
Maybe
system you can show once,
I'll
then
show
we can.
so that you understand the complete picture.
Correct.
So basically, what I did, I also did this git pull on my local machine, right? So if I say git, sorry, not git pull, docker pull. So this works fine on my local machine when I run. So I pushed it earlier yesterday, this image to this repository. Okay, now I'm pulling it. So the steps right now you were doing already, you are just building your machine on your local machine, right? So this download will complete anyways, and I can show you Docker images on my local machine. So you can see this, right? So this is 18 GB actually. That is 18 GB image. It is very heavy image. So this image now I need to run. So how do I run? I normally say Docker run this command basically. This is the command. So this command I run. What it says, I have to give the language that I want to run, like let's say Hindi model I want to run, right? And I also want to run the speech, like name, what is the name of the service, this name. Then my local path. This is my local path, user models. And this path is always same. It is like hard coded. You cannot change it. Now you can change it, but it is the configurable path, so you don't change it. And then this is the image name. So this is the same image name that it is here, right? You get the command. So we are doing Docker run. This is the command to run an image. Then we can pass some arguments. One is CPU. How many CPU want to give to this? I can also give 4. Okay, I can also give 4 or maybe 8. And how much memory? 20 GB, 20 M. ITDD, basically this is for this thing, inverse text normalization. Do you want to start inverse text normalization in this or not? -P is port. Which port to port mapping you want to do from your local to Docker container. Then languages, what languages you want to. It can be an array. It can be like Kannada as well. Okay. Then the name, and then you give the volume. -V means volume, persistent volume. So this volume I'm attaching to my local file path. Okay, so this path I'm binding to this path, OPT speech ignition API deployed, and then I'm giving the name of the image. So if I go and tell you what is there inside my local path first, I think that is more important. So if I go to /Hindi, you will get these many files. What files you are getting? Important files are these ones basically. -al. You can see files here, right? This one you can ignore, first one. This is the dictionary file, okay, which is required for inference. You might have learned about this yesterday. This is the model file, .pt file. Hindi.pt is the model, ASR model. Lexicon is again the this thing which is there inside this repository. So everything is there inside this thing. Vakyansh models. in the Vakyansh models, you will see fine-tuned models, works on V2 Hydra branch. Here you have to download everything. So this thing fine-tuned model, you have to download a single model inference. Don't download this fine-tuned model, download the single model inference. Download the dictionary as well. These two things you have to download from here. So if you want to run Hindi model or whatever model you want to run out of these languages, just download these ones. Like if you want to run Tamil model, just download Tamil models from here. Okay. And also download the corresponding dict file, DICT, this here from here. All of you have access to this or not? I just sent that. And then you have to download the language model and lexicon dictionary basically. So here you can download, say you're choosing Kannada, so download the lexicon and LM. So you'll get how many files? 4 files, right? Dict and infer, and then lexicon and LM files. Okay. Then you copy them inside a folder, which is like you can get like this models and then language name. Inside the language name, you can keep all those 4 files. Fine. Once you get all these files, then you have to run this docker build command actually. Docker run command, sorry. This docker run command, here you define what language you want to run. Let's say you downloaded Hindi model, right? I'll say here HI. And I will bind this my path where my models are like this. This path, and this path remains same forever, like always. So I'll send you this command. Oh, sorry, not this command. This whole command, correct. Here, this you can change as you wish. Then when I run this container, it takes time to run. Okay. So if I do docker ps-a, you can see some container might already be running with the name this thing. This is the image name, right, that we built, correct? And you can say it is running, created, and status is up. You have to see this should be up, should not be exited. So the command is docker ps-a. Normally you do ps-a to see the process on your machine, right? Same way in the docker, you have to, if you want to see the container, you just say docker ps-a. You will see this container running. So it has ID as well as the image name. So I can use the same ID, container ID, and I can say, oh, it is already running. I can also stop it like this, docker stop. And if I want to run it again, I can say docker run like this. Okay. I think it makes sense, right? So if the people who are building it locally on their machine image, they have to first go and do docker images to see what image name it is built. Right? You will see something like this. Maybe instead of this thing, you will have something which you given. And then you have to use the same image name here in this command. So, and the version tag basically you have to provide same way. This way, I think it will start your server, and that's it. Your server is running. So my server is right now running. I can tell you how I can test it. So far, are you fine or not? Basically, I mean,
so after the local build, we have to download these 4 files that you say.
Correct. You can also download in parallel while it is building. While it is building, let it build. You can download these files in parallel.
And where to keep these files? Where to save this
Any
file?
path. Any path. It should be inside the path of your language. Let's say Hindi it is, then you have to keep Hindi basically like this. Or English, then you have to say English. So it would be something like this. Let me show you. You understand. So what happens is behind the scenes, there is a model dictionary we have. Okay, you can see this. This model dictionary, we are giving languages in the command, right? If you see in the language, we are giving this command hi, right? This hi command we are giving. This is to this is the key to this dictionary. So Hindi, he will go here and it will try to find the model at this path. Okay. Now this path doesn't exist on my local machine. So what I have to do, I have to mount this path till this point. Okay, so till this point, I'll mount this path. That is what I am doing here. I'm mounting this path, my local path, to this path till deployed model slash. Right, and beyond that, you have to keep the structure same as it is here inside the model dict. If you are doing Kannada, then it has to be inside Kannada directory. If it is Odia, then it has to be inside Odia. Gujarati, then inside Gujarati directory. So directory name should be same, because otherwise it will not be able to find it, because it is right now either we remove this. I think this is not required actually, in my opinion. Then you don't need to keep it inside any directory. But to make this like I think it is better to keep the folder name as language name, so that you can keep all the files required for that particular language inside the same folder. That way you can basically proceed. It's a very small command. I mean, it's very simple command to do. A small setting and simple command to run. And you are actually running a model over a service. So, and everything is done by the image. So once that is done, are we fine till now or not? Because it is already running on my machine. That is why I didn't run it. I can stop it again if you want and show you how it starts. You can also do Docker logs. You can go there and you can say Docker ps-a first basically. So these containers are running on my local, right? If I go to this container ID and I say Docker logs, you can see the logs as well. So you can see it is logging something. It got some request before punctuation. Then it added the punctuation here, right? So yeah. So if you want to try them out, how do you try them out basically? First, you have to build the conda environment. I just sent you the commands earlier, right? You might have run these three commands. If you have already run these commands, you don't need to run it again. Once you do it, basically you have to go inside this examples, then Python, speech recognition, and there is a main.py file. Okay. Then here, this is the location of your server where it is running, on what IP it is run. Right? As I said, it is it can be accessed over the internet. So, but right now it is running on my local host, correct? And then which port? 50051 it is running, because here you can see I am giving the binding as 50051 only. So it will be accessed over 50051. So I can give this setting here and I can simply go and run this command. If I run this command like this, command to run example. So it is running right now. Now you can see, can you see? This is giving me the output, correct? So it is working fine end to end on my local at least. So you can also give the configurations. So let's say I want to, let's try one only. Okay. Let's say I want to give this transformer format instead of SRT. I want is a transcription only, not SRT. Transcription will be just a text. Let's try it out. Oh, it is saying unknown error. So what I'll do, I'll go to proto and I'll go to this speech recognition proto, and here I'll try to find what is the correct configuration. Transcript is the right one, right? So instead of transcription, I have to provide a transcript. So everybody understand SRT format? So we in the API we have a lot of configuration to provide. So
what is SRT format?
So SRT format, that's a good question. SRT format. So SRT format breaks your transcription into chunks. Okay, you have the timestamps, like you have 2 chunks in this SRT. Okay, it's the full form is subrip 5 format. This is basically more having more information than your normal text. It gives you the chunk level information. Like there are 2 chunks. First chunk is start from 5 seconds and it goes to 5 second 15, 5 to 15, like 5:15 seconds. Okay, 5 minute 5:15. Okay, I'm getting a call. Just give me a moment. Sorry for that. Hello. So basically, SRT file you are explaining. So SRT file gives you the chunks level information. So it is nothing but a format of representing your transcription. Okay. So our API gives you in the SRT format, but surprisingly, it is not giving. Okay, let me try this. Yeah, you can see here you're getting only the text, not the full SRT. So what I'm trying to show is our API is kind of a specification now. It is going to be the same specification across all across the whole ecosystem basically. So we defined this specification and that is definition you can find in the ULCA repository. If you want to see the specification, I can give you the link as well. Give me a moment basically. ULCA. Okay, this is not here. So if you just want to see the specification only of multiple things, it's not just a speech recognition API, then this is the place for you. Okay, but don't get lost into it. Just think that this thing basically this API is a specification now, which means all other players as well, like we want everyone to implement this specification. Okay, like configuration, the request type, like how the request we are forming, it should be like this only. That is a standard. Like in the Google there is a standard, right? So since everybody, if some everybody will follow the same standard, it is very easy to consume and reuse each other's capabilities, right? So that's the standardization we are trying to make in the ecosystem. Okay, so this request we built like this. We give the recognition config, we give the audio can be multiple types, it can be a URI or it can be a bytes basically. Okay, so that we can give language, we can give audio formats, so it support multiple audio formats. Then enable automatic punctuation. Do you want to use punctuation or not? You can give the flag. All these settings basically. So all these settings goes here in the proto. I said to you that this is the gRPC standard. You define all your services and your configure or objects basically using this format proto. So you can see that you can define a domain, you can pass on the domain as well. So if, like, let's say I pass movies domain, so it will give the transcription based on the movies. Right now it is not supported. Everything is not supported right now. Okay, we are just supporting few things. It's just we defined this whole standard that so that if in future we want to evolve into all these things, we will be easier. It will be easier for us and the ecosystem to evolve. Like it support web, PCM, MP3, OGG, correct? Then audio bit sample it you can pass on along with this, like other metadata informations, whether it's a 16K or something or whatever, basically channel and all these things. Model, which model you want to use. Maybe you have multiple models for phone call, for video, different model. Default is 3. Default is already like it's general model. So all these capabilities this speech recognition API provides, but it doesn't mean right now it implements everything. Okay, it's just the specification that you are seeing right now in front of you. We can extend it, and we want all your support as well. I mean, you are already, I think you all are keen to work on this. So we want you all to build these kind of variations of models and integrate in this API. So our plan is to run this API inside the government's infrastructure. Okay, by this end of month, probably we'll get something there, and multiple startups or other applications they will be using it. So it will be consumed. So you can see now it will be a fully operational API service very soon. Okay, so this is done. I think. So where are we? I mean, so you understood on my local machine how it is done, right? Will you be able to do the same thing on your machine? Can you try it out? Who is done with the building of the Docker 2, like version 2 Docker image? Then we can try it on the machine.
So can you please step by step how to do?
So who has built the API underscore v2 build so far?
I have done the Docker build.
But you have done the from master only, not from the. What you have to do is you can share your screen.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, why we have 31 people only? I mean, do you think other people are not interested? Because I see the total strength should be around, it was 90 something, right? What is the reason, Jagbandhu sir? Okay, let's discuss after maybe. Fine. Okay, so yeah, I can see that. So can you do one thing? Can you make it bigger, please?
Yeah.
So now can you do git checkout?
Checkout.
Git. First write git checkout. Checkout. Then space API underscore v2.
V2. Like this.
Yes. Enter.
This is okay.
Yeah, this is okay. Now you run the Docker build command.
This is 6.9 GB, no? Is it the older one?
Yeah, if you want to remove, you can remove it. Docker RMI, you can write Docker RMI, Docker space
RM
RMI, I.
I.
Yes, space. Then copy the path name of the repository.
You can give image ID also. It will be
Image ID, images, first image ID.
image ID.
This one image.gcf.
You can copy this, you can remove it.
This must.
I think it should.
Sudo.
Actually, I think this sudo should not be required. Okay, you have to give the
Just give image ID.
You can also give the version colon
version. Yeah.
Colon version.
2.0.
This one.
Yes. This is actually the tag. This is how this is identified. I think sudo also you need to add. Why you remove the sudo? Now it is deleted. Now you run this command again. Docker build command. Control R docker build.
Where is the command?
Control R. No, just press what I am saying. Control R. Write docker build docker R, press R, space build. That's it. Enter. It will take some time.
So we have already done a Docker build, and what is this? What is the difference?
Sorry.
We have done this command earlier. No, I have.
Because that's what I said. We should have done it on the API_v2 branch. I forgot about it.
Okay, so then this will take another 1 hour or something like that. Because the last one
30 to 40 minutes, I think.
Okay, then. Okay, so that one has already taken this.
But who is near to completion on doing the build, Docker build on API_v2 branch?
Shruti ma'am, have you completed?
No, it's going on.
Okay. Ayush?
It's actually taking so much of time.
That is why we build it basically. So what I did, I'll tell you what I did actually. Do you want me to share my screen?
Yes.
So I did not do all these things. I'm just doing this because I wanted to show this to you. Okay. How do I share my screen? I'm not able to share.
You have to, Rajat, you have to resume that. If you click on that, no, it will come. It will give some options, resume or something, no. You see there.
Resume, was I sharing my screen?
Resume presentation you have to do. Okay.
Okay. So what I did, I didn't do all these things because you know our circle CI, right? You remember?
Yes.
So what I did, I came here in my pipeline settings in the environment variable. I just gave the project name as ASR ITDH. I gave the key here and I just built it. It did all the things automatically for me. All these building information. So that is how I did. Do manually. But I am
we
just
can
showing
do
to
also
you.
like that, no?
I've already done it. It is already there. The only problem is we are not able to pull. So we can also see that problem. Why not we are not able to pull? So yeah.
Okay. Whatever using circle CI, that will be there over there. Okay.
It's already.
But inside, okay, inside that instances, can we pull?
Try out. We should ideally.
Group 12 will be free. Can
But you have to follow the commands.
Actually, I am in group 4 instances.
Okay, you are building, no, Sajal?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I will see. Group 12, I don't think no one is using. I will check.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Please, trying to connect to group 12 GPU. You want me to share my screen?
Yeah, please share.
This one. Also this one.
You just have to pull. I think Docker it should be there. Just check whether Docker is there or not.
Yeah, just 1 second. This. It's fine, no?
Right.
Yeah. So you want to see. Yeah, it is there.
Okay. So I think you can. G Cloud is configured there. G Cloud.
Yeah, it is. It is in cloud only, no? 12 instance.
So, I mean, I'm just saying. So just run this command G Cloud auth, which I just sent to you.
G Cloud
Auth configure -docker. Case configure -docker.
Correct.
Yes. Yes. It is
I think it is done.
Now I think just try out this command.
Docker pull.
You are on which account it is?
This is 12th.
12, which means 2, right?
2. Correct.
The what is that? Let me just find out.
What project name you want?
Right.
Project name will be here, no?
-319713. Okay.
This one, correct?
Correct. So I'm just sending.
So okay.
Just try this out. Let me also check one more thing.
Okay, so that you should fix it.
This one, correct?
Yes.
So it's I did some changes to this much. What about references? You added all the references you called.
That is working.
Yeah. So other group fellow peoples also can do that. I think it would be better. We will not lose time, and think from each group one person can take and do this. It will just pull and then we can do the task. Correct?
You just after pulling, you have to. You also need to download the models basically.
That Git pull we have to do, no? That repository, correct?
Which repository? No. Basically, I sent you the link for the models, right?
Okay.
So you just
You are
download them.
telling.
Download them locally and maybe push it to a bucket or do the SCP.
No, I can also initiate another instance, no?
No, you don't need to create another instance.
Just see how we can.
Just open the link which I sent to you. This link basically.
So this one.
Just go down.
Yeah.
Which language you want to try out?
Maybe we'll try with Hindi, no?
Okay, then Hindi model is a little bigger. Let's try English then.
Okay.
Okay, let's try Hindi.
So can we try with our model, whatever we have built?
You can also try, but I don't know whether it is correct or not. These models are published models, so let's try these models.
Okay.
So let's try Hindi model, I think, if you want.
Okay, Hindi on this one. So I have to download this fine
No,
tune
not
model.
this one. Single model inference only. The other one.
Okay.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. It was.
And
okay,
dictionary as well. Download dictionary corresponding dict. 2 files. Yes, go down a little bit. Just download it. Right click. It is
save it.
Yeah, save it.
Okay. Maybe put in download only.
We can move it later on. Let's download.
Okay.
Then go to the repository again. Back
to the repository. Okay.
Okay, go down a little bit. No, go up.
Up.
A little bit down.
Okay.
No. So, language model for these things basically. Kannada for Hindi. Download the Hindi_LM file.
Hindi LM, correct?
Hindi LM and Hindi lexicon. Both of these things.
Okay.
Correct. That's it. These 4 files you put inside a folder. You can name it as Hindi. You can create a folder Hindi and put all these 4 files inside.
This LM binary will take time, is it?
Yes.
1.4 GB.
LM binary is static. I didn't realize it. Okay.
It will also take a long time. Why not? Can we download from there only?
From where?
Is it possible? Maybe from the instance only, because that will be faster, no? Here.
If you want, you can do it. Just create one more terminal. Control D.
That I am thinking.
But you have to use curl or wget, basically.
Okay, maybe I have to.
You have to check the link.
So cancel. I have to go to group 12 SSH cloud. This Control C. So now I can run it here. Yeah, I think it has done. So I have to check. I have to go to some folder. No, I have to check what.
You can create MK
Why
directory.
not?
You can do MK directory models.
Okay.
MKDIR model.
Model.
And models. And then go inside the model.
Let's see the models.
And then MKDIR Hindi.
Okay, you want me to write Hindi? Okay.
Then here you can go inside Hindi. Here you can download all these 4 files. I think
so. wget is working, no?
I think wget would work maybe. You have to get the path.
So this is not that. This one, correct? So I have to download that Hindi LM. Maybe. Okay. Yes. Link. Copy link address.
Right.
I can put
I
here.
think hyphen or something you have to give, no?
Yeah, it is doing.
Cool. Next time the command you will run, you can run it in background. No hub.
Okay.
No hang up.
Okay, so then multiple files you can do at a time, correct?
Yeah, I mean you don't need to run multiple.
Okay. But so we have done this one. Lexicon we have to do, correct?
Correct.
I think
Let it finish.
Currently.
Yeah.
So you want me to write no hop HUP, correct?
Yes.
So no hop, then wget.
Correct. And then you have to write okay, you will get the output on the no hop now. You do tail hyphen F. Tail hyphen F. Tail. Tail hyphen F. Space. Tail space hyphen F. No hop dot out. No. Tail hyphen F. No hop dot out.
You want to
so you can see the log.
Okay, got it.
It is done, right?
Correct. Control C.
Control C. Now
we can go to. We have done 2 files. Lexicon and this one.
Yeah.
That model Hindi Infor one dictionary, correct?
Correct. Go down.
Hindi is this one. So this dictionary I have to take, correct?
Yes. So just running before that, can you do ls what you are downloading? I just want to see.
Yeah.
Lexicon and
LM binary.
Okay. I think it is very fast here. So
yeah, here it is fast. So no hop is also not required.
Yeah, you can remove no hop.
So you can also check this. I think it is done, correct?
Yeah, it is done.
So now this is also done. What next? Dictionary Infor I have to take, correct?
Tuesday morning.
It is very fast here.
Yeah, it is fast.
So in the mail it's one level or 2 also there. 2 also there. Because mechanically
so what?
So now you have
to dictionary, iteration, lexicon, LM binary are there. So any other thing?
So what you have to do now, you have to run this command, docker run.
Okay, anything else I need? This 4 file, no?
These 4 files you already have, right, on your local machine, local directory. I mean, in the Hindi folder, ls, if you do that.
Correct.
So all these four are sufficient. What? How many files you are seeing?
No,
Okay.
5 it is saying. No hop will
You can
not be required.
remove. You can remove this no hop. RM no hop. 5? Why 5?
No hop. No. Fine.
Not that much compatible. Suppose
Or anything. So we didn't. Right?
So I think you have to run this command. Just copy this command. Yeah, you have to change it little bit.
Okay. So Docker run. So I may have to check once Docker image is that have done or not first. Correct?
That should be there. You can do Docker images.
No, it is doing no. Yeah, it is done.
It is Docker images.
Cool. So yeah, it is there.
You can run this command now.
Now I can come here. Yeah, I can type now this.
Right.
What
so you have to
I
change.
Have to change.
What you have to change is basically this path.
Models, no? Model path, no?
Instead of this one, user as models. No, not this one.
This one, correct. So I have to. You'll have to give me home path.
/home, I think.
Home/Jagbandhu. Then / what name we have given?
Models.
Model. Models.
That's it. That's
Hindi. Hindi will come.
No. Hindi you don't need to. Just remove Rajatas and models. And then /.
In your case, it is small Hindi, no? HINDI.
In your case as well, it's small.
Yeah.
And I think CPUs you can increase to 4.
Sorry.
Control A.
Control A. Okay, it will start. This will be 4, huh?
4. Let's try with it. It is powerful machine, no?
Yeah, I think it have 8, no?
That's fine. I mean, let's use 4. Let's try to run it. Unable to find image. Okay, it does not exist. What it is saying.
This is there, no?
No, but Docker images you did, right? It is there. Just copy this whole. Just copy this image name like this. Oh, are we getting the same error for others as well or not? It seems like, right?
No, the image name is wrong, I think. It's 8 step. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Control W.
Fine.
Yes. Now run it.
Still it is telling.
You have to give tag. Colon.
Okay.
Colon 2.0.0.
Right.
Or latest, whatever.
Kernel does not support swap limit capabilities.
It is running now. So you can now do Docker ps-a. Can you do?
It will give there.
Now you are this. Copy this ID 02F.
Okay.
Complete.
So now I have to see
Docker logs.
Okay.
So it will take 4-5 minutes to start. It's very heavy. I think you are missing 0. No. 0 you are missing. Before 2,
okay,
you have to put 0.
Initial 0. Okay. Have an error.
No such file or directory.
Okay. This is not there, no? But it's finding OPT. Okay, inside OPT we have to push this, is it?
No.
No, your model name is Hindi _ infer, but it is expecting Hindi.pt. Please change the model name.
Change it. Right. Correct. That's nice catch. ls. Yeah, just change it.
Okay.
MV.
The info 2, it is needed Hindi only, no? Hindi.pt, correct?
Correct. Let me check on my machine how it is.
Yeah, Rajat, it's built actually. The
Then
Docker, yeah.
you can follow the same steps which we are following here actually.
Okay.
So
Why it is telling error?
why
Is it running still?
I just do the Docker logs. Is it giving any error? What it is saying?
It's giving error.
You have to remove it. Actually, you have to. There is a conflict, right?
I have to remove this one.
Docker RM.
This container should remove. Stop,
Docker
no?
RM and then container ID.
Oh, that will be removed the whole container, no?
Just container, not image. Docker RM. This is container, not the image.
Okay, correct. May not ask sudo.
Yes, it is removed. Now run the Docker run command. Correct. Now run the Docker ps-a. No, just copy this ID. Now it is doing. It is running. I mean, it will take some time. We are very close. I thought that it will take only 1 hour. I thought that on Thursday
This
what
is
I will
12,
do.
correct?
Okay, but now it is taking a lot of time. So who have built? Okay, let's wait this basically. So if you have somebody who has built locally, right? It's the same thing. If you either you pull it from remote or you build locally, the steps to run it are same.
Yeah, when I built it locally, no. So when I give sudo docker images, it is showing as none, but it is showing 14 GB.
Then I think it is not built properly.
So this logs will be stored somewhere, or
Which logs? No, they will not be. They will be there. You can do Docker logs.
I have to see in that OPT folder.
Inside the logs, there can be a log, maybe a log, basically. So log
Where?
you want to see, na? So and then I think, like, give me a moment. Let me see.
Will it be inside OPT?
Actually, these are all console logs.
Container? No, I can't see. Okay.
You can do Docker logs from outside machine. Loaded model successfully, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now what is the public IP of this machine?
Okay, that I have copied. I can paste it here. This one.
This one.
Hmm.
Okay. Can you
I
give me
think
that?
I am
Can
correct.
you send me in the chat?
Yeah, this one only.
Let me first check whether it is working on my machine. So
Shruti ma'am, I am able to log into 11. Shruti ma'am?
Yeah, but yeah, I know, but I saw that, but I am not able to connect. Okay, let me just try again now.
so hello.
Yeah.
So this is the public IP of this machine.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you go to the terminal of the same machine? Yeah. So can you? Is it the same machine? Do telnet localhost. Five zero zero 51 space no space 51. Yes. Telnet is not used. So I am not sure whether it is running fine or not. Hello. Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah. So that basically I'm not able to connect to this IP address. I mean, it is on this port. It is not running for me.
Oh, I don't know.
So
Here,
I'm
but
getting the reply, but if I do telnet na on this port.
this one is that I am also using SFTP. It is able to connect it. No?
Yeah. On this port, like, can you do Docker logs again and see what is happening there inside?
Okay, Docker logs, correct.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is saying models loaded successfully, and the command that you ran, can you give to the upper arrow key?
This one.
Yeah.
No?
One more. Docker run command. I want to see. I think it is loaded. It is on 50051, right?
Hmm.
50051 should be okay. Oh, we got the point now. I got the point. Go to the okay. First, let's install the telnet on this machine. Sudo apt-get install.
Okay.
Because I think this 50051 port is blocked. You have to whitelist it inside your VM.
Sudo wiki or telnet. Huh?
Yes.
So I have to whitelist.
Yeah, it is done. Now you run telnet localhost 50051. Telnet localhost.
Host.
Yes, 50051.
800
51.
811.
5.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. This actually go to the console on the browser, Cloud console.
Okay.
I think this port you have to enable, or you can do one more thing if you want. Okay, let's open the console.
Okay. This one.
Yes. So in the console, just go a little bit down. Just click on edit.
Copy.
सबसे ऊपर.
Editor.
हाँ. हाँ. Allow activation. Okay. NIC interface. Can you go a little bit down?
This one I have to edit it.
But I think can you go a little bit down? Okay, go a little bit down more. This port actually is causing the problem. You understand? I mean, this is not by
Which one?
default allowed. This 50051.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm just
here we can't give port numbers. No?
give me a moment. Networking, open networking.
Where is that?
It should be there. No, just go above a little bit. Network interface, I think. Click on this NIC default.
Where is this? This
Network
one?
yes. Go down a little bit. Yes. What it is showing? Diffubnet, this one, public IP, ephemeral, public DNS record.
This will DNS PTR record now. There is nothing.
Okay, just do one thing. Go back to your terminal.
Okay.
Remove that container. Like stop that container, delete that container. Docker ps-a and run it on 80 port. 80 by default should be allowed.
This one I have to remove that, correct?
Docker RM. Yeah, you have to first stop. Docker stop.
Now I have to remove one. Once I stop, it will not automatically remove.
Sorry?
Once I stop, it will not remove. Okay. Still it is running. Yeah.
Yeah, now run the docker run command again. I think that was on another terminal. Yeah, instead of this 50051, write 80 only, just 80.
80.
Yeah, 80 is by default available.
Both side, huh?
No, that's it.
825005. Is it?
Yes.
I will run now.
Now, yes, now run it.
I have to find when PS minus F, correct. What is telling? CUDA runtime not found.
Yeah, it will take some time. Just run it again. Just wait for 2-3 minutes. Meanwhile, on your local machine, I think you have the setup, right? All the Conda setup, everything you inside the code you have done, right?
Yeah. That
Yes.
that is not in this system actually. That is my desktop. College desktop. Will you want me to share that?
Yes. Yeah, please share that. Your Xcode, yeah, we code, Visual Code, where you are running the code basically in the terminal.
Okay, wait. So, are you able to see my screen?
Yeah. So just run this command there. Once your server is up, once your server in the terminal is successful, you have to run this command. I mean, you have to open main.py first. Open main.py in the example.
This one, no?
Yes, in the example. Python. Yeah, correct. Main.py. Yeah. So here, go down. So in the IP, you can provide your IP address 104.5, whatever.
Here, huh?
And yes, and it would be 80. This is 80.
This will be 80.
Yes.
Correct. Hmm.
And your IP address 104.154.
Okay, that IP address I have to put. This will be 104.154.
23.
Dot 23.
Dot
Dot
191.
191. Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct. Now just check, just save it and check on
To
the,
save it, correct?
yeah,
Yes.
just check on the terminal how it is.
Okay.
No,
So
so
I
go to
have
your
go to
terminal. What happened to your Docker container? Just check the logs.
Okay, you want to see again here?
No. Go to the terminal, other terminal where you were running the container, Docker container.
Okay.
Docker run, you did right.
Yeah, wait. Able to see?
Yeah. Docker logs. Just previous command you can run.
Yeah, it's loaded successfully.
So just do the telnet localhost 80.
Up to
80.
localhost 80.
This is running fine, at least from your local machine. Let me check from my. So this
No,
80
it is not from my local machine. No?
From your local only, from the VM, same VM. On the
Same
same
VM, correct.
So that means this port is not accessible outside, right?
Okay.
So even this port 80 is also not.
80 is also not. You are not able to access it.
No, I am not able to access. So what we can do, you can just run this command. I'm giving you this command just to allow this port. Let's try this out.
So that I have not run this Python example, no?
That is fine. First you have to connect now. I mean, it is not, we are not able to connect.
Okay. So now you want me to type this in another port.
In this, you can just, this is not, this is, okay, you can do this. Just paste it and
Correct.
description
So
you can say for some description, like you can say ASR API. No, remove these.
Okay.
Right. And source ID and the rule name you can write, you can remove these source tags basically. You just go back, source tags, remove source tags, remove all this, remove everything. And TCP it will be 80 now. 80. Correct. And rule name you can say whatever name you want to give.
This also I can remove.
Yes,
Correct?
remove.
Fine.
Okay, let's create it. Enter. It will create some rule.
So I can copy this to terminal. So set Control C.
Hello, sir.
What is telling? It is telling some failed. Authentication failed. Request had insufficient authentication scopes.
Maybe. But you are the owner, right?
Owner means?
I mean, you have the access, owner access.
Yeah, I have the access.
No, all of us are facing the, I mean, most of us are facing the same error when we connect to this one.
And I've given the
Cloud.
breakup so
So, do you want me to change?
Let me try from my machine. Oh, list of your instance names, it is saying.
What it is telling?
No, it is saying list of instance names basically. So what is the name of the instance?
Group something, no? Group 11, group 12.
Group 12, okay. It would be 80.
Maybe. This instance name you can see here, no? This is group 12, this one. You have to put somewhere this.
Group 12, it is created actually. Now let me try.
It's created.
Yes, I am now able to connect. So now run your example. In your example, run that Python file. Basically, I am giving you. Go to your local terminal, like
Okay,
for
wait.
ID. So I just to give you one idea what I did, I ran this command basically, and it worked for me.
Okay.
For firewall rule. Now run this command which I just sent to you. Python examples.
That is in my that cloud server I will run. Yeah, I mean my local system I will run this.
No, here only. So just run this command, Python examples.
Okay, Python examples, correct?
Because the firewall I've already created. Just for your reference, I'll keep it.
Okay. So
No, it's there. You can copy.
no, that is in different system. No? Okay, it would be here also.
No, just copy from the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is running.
No module named google.api.
Sorry.
To see my
No, did you run this pip install everything? All these commands that I sent to you?
Yes. Yeah, this
Which
is
Conda
Inference.
environment you're in? Inference API. Okay.
Okay, so
Are you on which? Okay, now run it again because you did on the. Do pip install again. Pip install -r. Pip install -r requirements.
-r. You want me to
Enter,
reference.txt?
enter, yes.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Yeah.
Uh,
Hello.
Sir, actually, yeah, sir. Sir, actually, I was facing some problem. I have posted in the chat option. So can you please see?
Okay, just give me a moment. I'm just checking. Phase sec. Okay. Error response module full access denied for. I think the command you're running that is wrong command. Okay. So what command you have to run is
Oh,
the same
okay.
command which Jabandu
Sir,
ran. So Jabandu sir, the same command that worked for you for
pardon, sir.
Google run. Can you post it on chat?
Which one you want to?
The command, the Google run, Docker run command.
Okay, Docker. Okay. I will paste.
So, yeah. So you belong to which account? Basically, account 1 or account 2?
Account 2, I think.
No. I'm
Sir,
asking
oh,
Sushmita.
okay.
You're asking like you are on account 1 or account 2?
I think
Which?
account 2, sir. She's from group 9, so account
Then
2.
account 2. So, yeah, the same command which Jagbantu sir is giving, the same will work. But you have to change your path, local path, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this will work.
I have once installed. Why this is it due to I have changed the brand? No, it should not be due to that. No.
Sorry.
I have already installed this requirement.txt.
Because I think this we changed the branch, right? This requirement.txt might got changed.
Okay. Yeah, correct.
That is why it is not working from your local. From my local, I connected to your VM and it worked. It is giving me the response as well.
Yeah, that
So
means
I mean, once that is done, I need to go. Actually, I have to see some issue that is happening. Yeah, it is.
This is the last one.
Yeah, now run that command. Python command.
This one, no?
Yes. Again the same error.
So Google API not now.
Why it is which?
Google API we may not have installed. Here it is not showing Google API. Google.api.
Which branch are you in, basically?
I think I am in that. Told you, no, that switch to that version 2 something.
It should be there then.
Still, it is not showing over there.
Okay, can we please see it tomorrow because I need to go for urgent test.
Yeah, we can see. If I went out clearing session, you can see.
Yeah, because I need.
You can show in your system what you are getting.
I am getting. I can
connect.
show. Just share. Stop
That
sharing.
part you can see.
So I am connecting to your IP, right? You can see my screen.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
And
yes,
the
we can see.
Port number is 80. I can connect to your machine, and if I run this example, it will give me some output. Yeah, it is giving me, right?
Okay.
हिंदी मॉडल टेस्ट कर रही हैं जैसा चल रहा है. Okay, so this is giving me that. So yeah, it is working. Your installation worked fine, is what I can say. Okay. Cool. Then I think let's meet tomorrow for some time.
Thank you, Rajesh sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Jagabandhu just like that asking. So I saw that your system is working. Is there anyone else whose system is working right now?
Yeah, maybe others.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Like mine was not working.
Sai Ganesh.
Yes, mine is working.
Okay.
I configured everything locally. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Smriti ma'am.
It's okay. Don't do the calling. It's okay. At least 2 are working. Maybe a few others will work, and we'll refine it tomorrow. Yeah, we'll continue to work, and tomorrow it will be all right. Okay. Thank you.
Today's session completed or still we are discussing?
Yeah, maybe we can